continue to cross the border into Turkey as violence escalates.
Where thousands of Afghans are attempting to flee following the Taliban's takeover of the capital. The U.S. military is racing.
Each year, families begin again in neighborhoods just like this one. Henrico County, Virginia, is one of the places where the promise of refuge becomes reality. This isn't just a story about global crisis. It's about resettlement, recovery, and quiet resilience.
The Taliban captured Kabul, and most of the people were going to airport. One side was Taliban and one side was the U.S. soldiers. People was hanging on the airplane wings, and 5 to 7 people dropped down from the airplane. It was on the air. The people was afraid. The people were afraid, and they were trying to rescue themselves.
For an Afghan coming from Afghanistan to the United States for a few months, it's a depression situation for them. So they feel really depressed, and nobody talks to them. They don't have anybody to talk and then find a way. Then when organizations like CCC and IRC, when they are coming to help you, then they find you a job, and things gets easier. So you get settled in the process. It does take some time, but for the first few months, it's not easy to adjust yourself.
And when war started, I was in Kiev with my kids. It was night. Everybody sleep. I not sleep because I was on 8 months pregnant, and I see explosion outside and hear the bombs. I understand it's war start, and we take our kids, take our document, and go out our apartment, sit in the car. Nobody understands what happened next.
Uncertainty, I believe, is the most difficult part. You never know what will be the next, because many decisions are not up to you. They are up to governments of other people. Information is not always smooth. Sometimes you just do not know because the officers do not know what to do with you.
Displacement does not end at the border. The struggle to adjust, to understand a system, a language, a culture, begins immediately.
When we arrived, I think we was one of the first families who come here, and we have a lot of help from GFS, from Jewish Federation, from GCC. They take our kids from Jewish School RT. They take our kids to study. They collect our stuff in our house. Most of this stuff, it's not ours. It's people. They give us something to what we can use. They help us a lot to found our house to rent, to do documents, because in America it's a very different system than usual for us, and it's really very hard. So to help to do documents and some forms, it's big help.
Across Henrico County, organizations like JFS, CCC, and IRC help families survive the first wave of confusion and build stability one step at a time.
Most people, when they came from Afghanistan, they were unfiltered, and most of them, they don't speak English, they don't know the culture. They need training to get to know the culture. And then English language is really important, because if they don't speak English, they won't be able to work. Housing, so resettlement, all of these, we all need all of these to get into a better resettlement. It starts from language.
In this community that we are living, there are several Afghans. They are going to English courses, I'm informed that IRC has English courses for different categories of the people, and the adults are also attending and they are learning English.
Step by step, families move from survival to stability through language, jobs, and connection.
When I started working with NGOs like IRC and CCC, then they connect me with other organizations, and then I find a job in one of these big supermarket in Richmond. Then my growth started from there.
So once I was resettled in Richmond, I thought let's volunteer for any organizations that work with the community and with the people. I joined Asian American Society in Central Virginia, which is AASOCV, as a board member. And that platform helped me connect with more Afghans and other Asian communities. So everything started from there. I was helping anyone who was reaching out to me through my contacts, and I was guiding them, providing information, and helping them in transportation if they needed me, or finding them a job, finding them houses. I have done it to multiple families and individuals.
Starting over isn't simple. There are setbacks, gaps in communication, days when no answers come. Still, through education, work, and connection, lives begin to take shape again. People move from isolation to inclusion. A new life begins to feel real. This is what it means to find home. Not just shelter, but identity. To rebuild something that once felt lost.